Good morning, you FloridaLA.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning my guest is Cathy Buchanan, a family member and owner of Independent Carpet One Floor and Home in Westland, Michigan. Cathy, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kemp, on this snowy, blustery day. How are you?
I'm good. So that's the weather up there, but I guess if you're a native person from Michigan, that's kind of par for the course, isn't it?
That's what we ask for when we live here.
Yeah.
So, and I'm really actually quite glad that it's snowing because it's been so cold that if it's going to be this cold, we need the snow. It kind of balances.
All right. Well, yeah. I wanted to catch up with you to see how business has been doing. How did you end out the year?
We ended out the year close to 16% up, so like 15.85%. So pleased as punch.
All right, that's fantastic. How's store traffic in January?
Well, it's been really brutally cold here. Januaries are typically quiet anyway, but in comparison to 2021, we're down about 12%. But not all our numbers are in yet, and there's a lot of customers that we have a lot of quotes out that just haven't pulled the plug. We still have a week left, and I'm optimistic.
That's right.
So,
well,
that's right.
Last time we talked, you said that this business, as most people know, starts to slow down when people put up the Christmas tree, and I remember you telling me that had happened a little earlier, but you still ended out the year strong, and we are hearing that it's back to being seasonal. Last year, we didn't really have seasonality because there was so much pent-up demand. It's kind of back to normal, isn't it?
It's kind of back to normal. I know, talking with the management team of Carpet One, they're expecting the same kind of business that we had in 2021, and I'm not so sure. I think we are, whatever normal is, I think we're back to that seasonality of shopping. I do believe that once people know that they're going to be getting their income tax money back as years pass, that urge to buy will set in. I think February and March will start picking up.
As most people know, Cathy, you are a strong advocate for Carpet One, as you should be. Probably one of their poster childs, as I always say. You always toe the company line when it comes to what's going on. Obviously, they canceled last week's meeting in Florida. That leaves you with a gap on how you go and buy your needs for season one. So how are you going to handle that?
Yes, I was slightly devastated that convention was canceled, but I fully understand after talking with John Gilbert and the management team.
Yeah.
It made sense to protect everybody, and the Canadian members weren't able to join us anyway, so our numbers would have been rather soft. Mm-hmm. But in my case, it's actually a blessing because this past week I have been down 3 people due to COVID and another illness. So I wouldn't have been able to go anyway. I would have had to have canceled my flight. So somebody was watching over me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Angels. But still, business is business, and I need to keep abreast of everything. I need to be on top of my game at all times.
Yeah.
I am going to be attending Surfaces. I opted not to go to Chicago for the Mohawk show because if you go to Surfaces, you can go to Mohawk, you can go to Shaw, you can go to Stanton, you can go to Fabrica, you can go to the hard surface vendors. Mm-hmm. You can do so much more there and see what is out there and talk with people and get that energy level. I need that energy level, believe it or not. And so I've made all my appointments. I have a jam-packed Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And we have breakfasts that are going to be attended by the CCA people that are opting to go down to Surfaces. And then we have a private cocktail party one of the evenings, again, for the CCA members. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting energized for 2022.
All right, so you're telling me, and I kind of anticipated this, a lot of people are wondering what Surfaces is going to be like, and if you think about it, there's 1,500 or so dealers that lost their convention, and they know flooring's a tactile product, and you need to go to a show, so there's a good chance there's going to be a pretty good crowd of Carpet One, Flooring America, and IDG folks at Surfaces, right?
Well, I believe so. I think it's going to be a very good show. I know a couple of vendors have pulled out, but for myself, I'm also a customer.
Yeah.
So customers need to come into a showroom and touch the carpet, and I need to see the samples that are going into my leaves line. I need to see the samples that are going into Tigressa so I can report that back to my staff and also get them excited. I need to see if there are any pallet buys. I need to see if there are any specials outside of what we were able to go over last week. We did have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of last week. We had hour-long presentations. We had our stockholders meeting on one day. We had our marketing meeting on another day. And we had product on another day. But you can't get everything that you need as a dealer in an hour-long webinar.
No, like I said, you came by flooring. It's tactile. You have to see it. So tell me
you have to touch it.
Yeah, tell me what your gaps are. What are you looking for this year based on what the consumer's been buying?
I'm excited to see the new products in the design field, such as Coristan and Stanton.
Yeah.
We are doing, because of hard surface being so rampant in the industry, we are doing a ton of area rugs and runners, and they go hand in hand because hard surface is cold and loud, and people want beauty and softness and warmth. So the area rug business is starting to generate. Now I'm talking custom area rugs. We don't buy stock area rugs. I do a lot of custom work. So I have a couple clients that have given me some quests and some direction of what they're looking for that I presently don't have in my mix. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to be doing that. I'm looking forward to talking with my vendors. I miss the people from Mohawk. I miss the people from Shaw. I love that aspect of convention. So.
But what you're telling me then, if I read between the lines, is better end goods are selling because those two brands you mentioned are
100%.
Yeah, it's more expensive. Maybe not big square area, but nice, highly styled products. I did go to the Dallas show and saw that there's a lot more texture in the carpet that's being offered. So I think you're going to be pleased with what you see out there. That's worth the trip.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. So I saw you were filming a new TV commercial the other day. Are you going to continue to run TV commercials?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe in traditional advertising. I know our industry is going towards more digital and social media platforms, but in our community, they're still watching TV. I don't know why they're watching the news. It's so depressing, but they're watching TV nonetheless. Yes, we're having a remnant spree. It's going to be a one-day sale. I need to clear out my warehouse. We have a bunch of just silly remnants that I want to clear out. Our smaller ones we're going to donate. The money that we raise are going to be donated to the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation. And it'll be a fun day. Okay. And, we need a little bit of fun around here. Yeah. So that's what the TV commercial is all about.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I look forward to hopefully I can run into you in Las Vegas next week.
I will look for you. How about that?
That sounds good. All right, Cathy, thanks for spending time with us. Again, been talking to Cathy Buchanan of Independent Carpet, One Floor and Home in Westland, Michigan. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.